Up breaking news this morning. A homicide investigation is underway right now after a shooting overnight at a packed hookah bar right here in Nashville.
News Channel 5 Sophie Nielsen-Colding joins us live from outside Medusa, Nashville. This is on Church Street where all of this happened. Sophie, how's that second victim doing?
They are likely going to pull through. They were calling it a non-life-threatening gunshot wound taken to Southern Hills, and police have been working through the night on this. A couple of more officers just pulled up here. Someone's been holding the scene overnight after crime scene investigators and detectives were both inside the club last night after the shooting happened. They originally had this whole block of Church Street blocked off, but luckily they opened it back up this morning, and now they're just holding the hookah bar itself, Medusa, Nashville. Last night, this all happened around 11 o'clock. Police were called here because of a fight. When they got here, that's when they heard the gunshots and then saw one of the gunshot victims on the road. That's the person who was taken to Vanderbilt University Medical Center. Unfortunately, doctors there could not save that person's life. They died. And the second person, like we said, was shot, but is expected to live. Now, as of right now, police, at last check, had not caught the gunman. People were not cooperating with them when they were trying to interview witnesses. As of right now, we don't even have a vague description of who this person might be. Obviously, police checking cameras in the area. If you know anything, call Metro Police. More details on our website, newschannel5.com. Live in Midtown, Sophie Nielsen-Colding, News Channel 5.
Also breaking overnight, a police chase ends with a crash that you see right here that was in South Nashville. Officers say they first spotted Jonathan Hutchinson in Laverne last night. He was wanted for warrants in several counties. A chase began, ending in this crash near Elysian Field. Now, police say Hutchinson ran from that car but was caught by a K-9. We asked officers about Hutchinson's warrants. They said most recently he was wanted for stealing a dozen heavy construction batteries worth more than $3,000.
Nashville voters have derailed the city's multi-billion-dollar mass transit plan. More than 60% of voters are against the plan. News Channel 5 Dan Kennedy live from outside the mayor's office, and it's a serious blow for supporters, Dan.
It is, Amy. The night ended early for those supporters, including Mayor David Briley, who were at a watch party watching those results trickle in. As the early voting results came in, it was looking dismal, and it just never really improved as the night went on. This map shows a district by district breakdown. The blue is where it was voted yes, the red is where it was voted no, and 2/3 of Davidson County voters voted against the $5.4 billion plan. The districts in blue include parts of downtown, East Nashville, and some areas of South Nashville, but the rest pretty much red, right? This plan would have included 5 light rail lines, but it would have also required 4 different tax increases. The opponents said it was not worth that tax increase, nor was it up to date with the most relevant transit solutions. We spoke with one of the leaders of No Tax for Tracks, who said he wasn't surprised Nashville voted no, but he was surprised by the overwhelming results.
The more I talked to people, the more I heard that they were not feeling that this plan was the right plan for Nashville and that the cost was too high. So to see it, I thought maybe we would get, 56, 57%, but to see that it's an overwhelming affirmation of our message, it tells me that we're definitely in touch with where the city is.
So a lot of people this morning asking what's next for transit in Nashville. That's a bit of a loaded question, and it's not exactly clear, but Amy and Adam, we could have a clearer picture of that question a little later this month once we know who will be mayor in that special election. Reporting live downtown, Dan Kennedy, News Channel 5.
And for the pro-transit supporters, it was a devastating defeat.
It really was. So everybody wants to know what happens now. And remarkably, we're told it's going to take another 6 to 8 years to devise another mass transit plan. That will likely only cost taxpayers more.
I just keep coming back to the point, though, we still have the issue. Today's traffic is the same as tomorrow's traffic. It's worse. So we have to continue to focus on solutions.
Mayor Briley released a statement last night saying, in part, we all can agree that we have to do something about traffic and transportation, but voters didn't get behind this plan. My responsibility as mayor is to get back to the drawing board and find the common ground to develop consensus on a new way forward. We, of course, will be looking at all of last night's elections throughout the morning. And, of course, you can check out all of the results right now on newschannel5.com.
The family of the man accused of killing 4 people at the Antioch Waffle House speaks out for the first time since that shooting. The Ranking family attorney released a statement saying they are, quote, heartbroken and devastated at the loss of life and anticipate that greater clarity will be revealed about what happened that morning. And we have their full statement on our website. And Travis Ranking, who you see there, is due in court Monday.
Another honor is coming to James Shaw Jr. Metro Council passed a resolution to honor Shaw for his heroic efforts that saved lives. Police say Shaw was able to wrestle the gun away from Ranking before pushing him out of the restaurant.
RS 2018-1182 sponsors Dowell, Hastings, and others, honors James Shaw Jr., whose heroism, prompt action, and selfless disregard for his own safety spared numerous lives on April 22, 2018.
Shaw will make an appearance on The Ellen Show today. The pair will also talk about the GoFundMe Shaw created for the shooting victims and their families. So far, it's raised more than $215,000. You can watch Ellen on News Channel 5 at 3 o'clock this afternoon.
Metro Council is putting off deciding where Nashville SC will call home. 2 council members proposed a plan to move that stadium from the fairgrounds. This is despite concerns the MLS would take the team away from the city if we did that. But Councilman Steve Glover thinks there are bigger things to worry about.
So I think it's foolish on our behalf to not look at other properties, number one. Number two, I think it's absolutely ludicrous that we're going to give away 10 free acres to somebody who has millions and millions of dollars. They can afford to buy it, but yet we're going to do it at the taxpayer's expense. So
Metro Council is expected to discuss this idea at their next meeting in 2 weeks.